because no shame in getting that extra money until you get your next job.
Last time I applied to that, and it took like 5 weeks. So I don't know if I'm allowed to apply to it before I'm actually unemployed, even though I know the date. So I don't know how that works, but I know I qualify. I'm in a union, so I had to ask my union rep if there was any, I want to like be. Anyway, he confirmed it though. He was like, "Yeah, because you're being laid off," and I was like,
"Okay."
Yeah,
sick. Oh, get your money, girl.
You know.
Be right back.
But you know what, Tame? Before I was actually really proud of myself because I had a trading plan. You set a buy limit order on Doge at 75.
Why didn't you go max out your credit card, buy Doge? Max out your whole credit. Put everything into Doge. That would have made a great YouTube video when you go on the news in 5 years. Like, oh, I got fired from my job, maxed out my credit, bought everything in Doge, and now I'm retired living on my private island.
I'll just start a GoFundMe. Everyone just will like, and I'll just be like, I'm just trying to buy Doge. I'm just trying to buy all Doge, so I just need a GoFundMe.
There's people.
No, I can't do that.
Like, guys, there's people standing on the streets that are making more money per day begging than some of you guys are earning while scalping. Let that sink in.
I just threw up.
By the way, that run up on Bed Bath & Beyond, I was hearing you earlier while I was at work. Like, congrats on your calls, your options.
Oh, signing calls. I didn't tell anybody to buy Bed Bath & Beyond. I was just highlighting that it ran up. I never told anybody to buy it.
I know. I was congratulating you. I heard you said your options were like in the money, printing. 32%, 39% run up was crazy. Yeah, I think it ran up after hours, yeah?
Yeah.
So I just realized I just tried to hop into a long earlier with AVAX, and it didn't fill because it went by it because I tried to hop on earlier, and I canceled the order and they still charge you a trading fee.
You didn't get charged a trading fee unless you sold a little bit. So you probably sold a little bit.
But it didn't fill at all, so I figured I just canceled the order and they charged me $3.49.
I think you're lying. You might want to double check your order history. I bet partially filled.
Oh yeah, it only filled like a little bit.
Okay, so you just said it didn't fill any.
Well, okay. Well, it filled a little.
There's your answer. It actually filled some right at market, which made you a taker. So you had to pay that taker fee for whatever filled.
So I closed whatever filled. I closed and I got charged for that too. So I got charged twice.
No, you got charged just for what was sold. If you send me your screenshot, I can show you exactly what you got charged for. And it's going to have that fee right beside what you got charged for. You don't get charged for canceling an order. You got charged because your order partially filled. And when it
I'll-
partially filled, it probably filled right there at market because you probably put your order right at the market price.
I'll send you a screenshot. Give me a minute.
But
I
yeah,
actually really appreciate that question because that's happened to me a lot, where it cancels when I'm trying to limit buy. It just it just cancels out each time, and I'm like, maybe I'm not buying enough. But that makes sense. It's just filling a little bit and canceling. I've never checked my fees though, so thanks for asking that question.
I might change the Discord application to have some basic questions before people join as well. The verification, that's cool, but want to get some people that have some basic understanding of trading and how this stuff works. I don't think they need an IQ test. Just want to make sure they understand about trading.
Just broke
Well,
that
I was
double
thinking
top
it
on the
was an
small top.
exchange error. I thought it was MEXC like just messing up, or
Click on
that it's
order
moving
history.
fast.
Don't click on trade history. Look at order history.
Check your message, Tim. I sent it to you.
Yeah, the screenshot you sent me. Just go back and retract your statement because I see a lot filled. Like you filled over $7,000 worth at one trade, and then another. Like that's filling your order, so you got charged a fee for that.
Yeah, but the other part where I closed the lot, see, it says 6,987. That never filled that part, but I still got charged the 349.
What exchange are you trading on?
BingeX.
Are they charging you a fee to open a position?
What exchange was
They're
that?
charging you a fee when you open your position? That's crazy.
BingeX?
I think he's talking about Bingets. Can you click on the order history?
It's got trade history and transaction history. Oh,
Because it says average position price / close price.
I'll take a screenshot of that and send it to you.
No, yeah, take a order history because what it looks like you close your position, and that's you filling some that close.
Doge was able to push to 08053, so it broke that double top on the small time frame. Broke the resistance. Still pretty bullish.
Because it says open long, close long. Did you short AVATs at all?
No, that's the first trade I did tonight was AVAX. No, I didn't short it at all.
I mean, they filled some of your position, but I didn't know they're charging you to open positions. I'm not using that platform. I'm using METC. I'm not getting charged. Like, you're getting charged to open a position. That's funny. That's hilarious. Eh, they have to make money somewhere, right?
I just tried this site yesterday, so maybe I should just go back to KuCoin or something.
You can go METC. You're not going to get charged for opening positions. I'll give the referral link, but other than that, like, that's weird.
Never mind, it wasn't the same thing.
But yeah, that was for when you close the position. He got charged opening a position because he told me he didn't short it. If he really didn't short it, then it looks like he's getting charged to open. But that was also the trading fee. It's very possible. I think I know what happened actually. Look at the time that you open that position. That might be the funding fee. Maybe you got that. Maybe you had to pay that funding fee for the AVATs for what you had.
The time
Getting
says
some buy here.
Yeah, it might be the funding fee looking at the screenshot a little bit deeper. But I don't know. Can you click that trading fee and let me know what that trading fee says? It has some dots under it. Woo! Markets are running.
You mean where it says maker fee rate?
What does trading fee? When you click trading fee, what does it say?
It just says trading fee equals price, quantity, trading fee rate.
I don't know. Like, I don't know why you're getting charged like opening position unless it's just a funding fee.
I'll just message them and see what they say.
Gallo's up a little bit too. ETH is above 353, so that's the local high for the day. Dogecoin is recovering from that last green block, and then the golden cross popped in after a green block there. Bitcoin has a lot of room to go up as well in the short time frame.
So I got into a mana along at 42.16 and it's been pumping.
I don't trade mana, so I never entered it. I'm just sticking with the big ones right now. The only small coin that I'm trading, allow myself to trade, is the ETH, just because I know eventually it's going to get listed on Binance. They wouldn't have that mining pool if they weren't going to put it on spot in the futures later. So I think Binance has the liquidity heading into the bull market. They probably have enough ETH as well that they're probably getting ready to list it within the next 2 months. And it has a low market cap, so I went to ETH. I scalp it as well. I'm pretty used to trading it, and I understood the risk when trading it. But yeah, a lot of projects are going up like 40%, 60%. They're meeting the definition of bull market that some people were waiting for. Does this fit your definition of bull market yet, Drew? Or do you need Bitcoin to go up significantly more from the bottoms? Like, how many people right now still don't think this is a bull market? Let me know that you don't think it's a bull market, and then let me know what definition fits for it to become a bull market. Basically, for me, this has been a bull market for over 63 days, and just adjusting my trading strategy to that bull market strategy, just so the RSI, MACD, Williams Alligator, all those indicators fit my trading style. I had it working for me in the bear market, now I have it working for me in the bull market. Just that simple. Just that simple. Man, Bitcoin could go up another $200 to be back above $19,000. And I didn't have
Yeah,
any
that
special indicator telling me that market's going to become more bullish recently as well. We all had access to the same data that China was reopening. Just how do you interpret that data? Like Solana was under $10 when China was reopening again. Solana under $10 when China reopening again. Doge hovering around 7 cents. Bitcoin was still under 17K when we had news that China was reopening. So I don't want to hear any excuses from people that missed out on any of these cryptos while they pumped. Learn how to interpret this data, and you can make your trades based off of those fundamentals. Maybe you're like spot on technicals. Your technicals told you Bitcoin's going to go to 10K. But then fundamental news comes in, boom, invalidates everything. My technical and fundamental on Solana was invalidated from that Vitalik Buterin tweet as well. So adjust. Stop the short, open a long, boom, profit even more. Ooh, nice little run.
Yeah, that was a good bounce from 18,700 that I was trying to see if it's gonna retest, but it only tested it once, and we got a good bounce from it so far.
You guys want to trade on my exchange while we're in this bull market? I'll put that link in the chat. If your exchange treated you badly during the bear market, just come over to METC. A lot of exchanges treated their customers really bad in that bear market. Either technical issues, liquidity issues, delisting certain coins they like to trade, all kinds of problems. If you don't trust the exchanges, if you still think the exchanges are going to go under, you can do like I do as well. I don't trade with all my money. I just trade with a portion of my money. And most of my profits, I take profits, I buy Doge, put that Doge in a hard wallet. Gala is pumping. Gala is pumping. Look at Gala Games over here, YouTube. Let's load up the Ether. Look at Gala Games right here, YouTube. Oh, somebody just bought a large amount of Gala right there, over 10 million Gala. Getting ready to play some Gala games. I should put Gala on this computer. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. I'll put Gala on this machine. Maybe you made the mistake of listening to a YouTuber yesterday who told you to sell all your Bitcoin. Maybe you sold it at 17K before it ran to 19K. Don't listen to that idiot again. Very simple.
Tame, what's the trading fee at METC?
Right now they had a promo. Like they had this promo for over a while now for zero maker fee. Zero maker fee. It's beautiful. So as long as you're not market selling and as long as your order is in the order book, you get that zero maker fee. The taker fee is a little bit, I need to go look at that, and it's also a tiered fee. The more money you have, the less fees you are paying.
So the trading fee at this platform is 0.045%.
Oh, you're going to save money on METC if you're just trading right now. They're in the zero maker fee. That zero maker fee, like right now, like a lot of my trades that you see my orders on, like I'm earning like anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 profit per trade. And then you look at my fee, $0. So I'm making sure my orders are in the books. But yeah, most of my fees are zero because they have that zero maker fee right now. Where's my Gala wallet? I don't remember this. I don't want to run a node. Maybe play Superior again. Do you remember where your Gala wallet is? I don't remember. Let me check out the games. Let's see which game I want to play. Doge is ripping. Oh my god, look at Solana. Since the green block here for Solana, it went up over 2.86% so far. Solana is ripping it. Ripping faces off of the shorts. Christopher Reed says Jasmine got killed by the devs. Did Jasmine get killed by the devs? I don't know. I don't trade it. Solana is ripping. There we go. $17 again.
All the alts are ripping right now, like FTM, Solana, Cardano.
Oh,
Dude.
Solana just hit 17 American dollars again.
Oh, sure.
You guys like those green blocks? Woo. I bet there's some people out there on Twitter like, oh, he just went back and photoshopped those green blocks after the price ran up. It's hilarious. They're probably saying that he edited the green blocks after the price ran up. Idiots. Idiots out there, I tell you. Is there anybody that got stop lossed out before the run up? Is there anybody that's still holding from the run up? Yeah, there's a lot of salty people. A lot of salty people. Every day there's salty people. So.
Tame, I just signed up. Do I have to deposit? Do I have to trade some of my USDT into a crypto and then send it over that way?
So, does BeanGets have the TRC20 network when you're withdrawing? You can send USDT straight over. So if you go to your spot wallet on METC, that's where you deposit. So when you click deposit USDT, you can do it directly from there.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. Do you know which network to choose?
We're just gonna buy some XRP and send it over that way. It's probably quicker, right?
Yeah, but the price might go down or up. Are you sending like more than $20,000?
Oh no, not that much.
All right, yeah, you can do XRP. That's fine. All right, so this is the green blocks at 9:47 p.m. This is the price levels. This is how they were doing around 11:03, and this is how we're doing now. So price is up a lot from these green blocks. Solana took a big run. Solana started liquidating a lot of those shorts up there. Woo! Solana ripping through all those shorts. Look, if you're not in, sit back, enjoy the ride. I'm with those people. It would be devastating if you either you're not in and Doge runs to 16 or you took profits for run to 16. Either way.
You like entering Doge at this point?
I didn't want to take profits at this point, but I did do a green block. I'm still in Doge. That's the thing. I'm still in Doge, and it's up over. It went up more than 1.5% for my green block. By the way, if I draw a green block, it's going to be in the chart channel. I tag everybody.
I sold a third of the Bitcoin. I'm into some profits with that, and I got about 6K on the sideline. I want to get into Doge, but I'm not sure what to do.
Maybe wait for the next retrace or enter with a stop loss.
Yeah, I'm a little worried tomorrow because we're heading into a 3-day weekend, and I know a lot of traders don't like to hold for 3 days with Monday being a holiday. So I'm just gonna I'll just take a look, keep looking at it.
Weekends we get low volume sometimes, so if there's just a little bit of sells, that's all it takes for the price to go down. A little bit of buys, price goes up. Why were you not in before this happened though?
Well, I was in Bitcoin at the time, and I've been accumulating some Jasmine too.
Oh, Jasmine. Maybe hold what you have. I don't trade Jasmine, so I can't condone that one.
Yeah, could you tell me why? I heard you say that a few times. I'm curious.
They don't have all the supply out.
Yeah, but they're pretty close, aren't they?
Not that close. It's still more than 1 billion, so not that close.
I bought back in at Bitcoin at 18,767.
Solana 17.
Yes, ma'am. And guys, if you're new to the channel, just make sure, like, my perspective as a trader, I'm a scalper. I do have some trading styles, and there are some things that I can long-term hold. But predominantly, like these green blocks, these aren't for like long-term buys. These are like for scalps. We'll get in, we get overbought, they take profits. Then I do some more green blocks later when we get in a decent level. I put in the work just to have it documented, to teach myself later on, like, hey, why did I draw a green block there? I can look back at the reason why and see if I think it was a good entry. Most of the times, the green blocks, you enter a green block, you can still make profit, but it's not the most optimal point. Like down here, when RSI is way down here, enter down here, stop loss, you have a way better profit than entering on a green block, for example. So just consider that. The green block right here, it was after confirmation that we're going to recover from that oversold point though. So it was less risky. I knew this was going to be the riskiest green block that I've done so far this year in the last 12 days. So I needed to have a little bit more confirmation behind it. If that meant that I had to pay a little bit more for the Doge, from that bottom is up about 0.63%, pay a little bit more for a Doge for that confirmation for a block. So traders don't get wrecked. So be it. Wait for that little bit of confirmation, got a green block. Like the day I was calling the crypto bull market, Jim Cramer was telling you guys to sell at the bottom, for example. That's another great indicator that we were in a bull market. Woo! Oh my God, ETH is printing. Ripping the faces off the shorts. Oh, imagine shorting something like ETH near its local bottoms. The only thing that scares me about XRP is how much XRP Ripple has. They win the lawsuit. They have lawyer fees and stuff. They have a lot of XRP. Scares the crap out of me. I'll trade it though. I'll scalp it here and there, but it scares me. Did I really close off the Gala Games page? I did close off the Gala Games page. I'll be right back. 1 minute, YouTube.
And Solana break 17.4. Let's see if she can push up there. It's going to be a struggle.
Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. You guys feeling bullish? You guys happy? How your scalps? Hope you guys having some good trades so far this week, especially with Bitcoin and Solana, Doge, and ETH up here at these levels. Hope you're having a good fucking week. I know I am. Doge is ripping the faces off of the shorts right here. Woo! That's a big run up. My old Doge is still going. Ho ho! These liquidations don't stop until 8.3. Look at that YouTube poll. Reflect on that YouTube poll I did earlier. Started over about an hour ago before this run up.
Rockets, rockets, rockets.
Man.
I'll be right back. It's good stuff, team. Good stuff.
Sir. Rohit says, what is the biggest motivation you can give if one wants to be a full-time scalper? Well, I think money is the number one reason people scalp, right? They want to make money. Unless it's a hobby for some people do it for fun. To be a good scalper, you need to not be a hater, for starters. I mean, I've seen you in YouTube chat for a long time, Rohit. Like, you were one of the people complaining about Discord being $50 too high, so... I don't know your trading style, but... definitely, like, you've seen the chat for at least a year. You should have at least made, like, some good trades. Like, you've been here over a year. Sometimes you're hating a little bit too much. That's probably why you're not scalping as well. So, learn the basics of physics. You cannot give more than you get. You cannot create energy out of nothing. If you're hating, you're not scalping. Very simple. Very simple. You want to stop being broke, stop hating on people, and start scalping, start forming your own trading strategy. Like, if you hate on my trading strategy, maybe it doesn't work for you. Make your own trading strategy. Low Temp says Doge is overbought on every time frame, but it's not overbought on that weekly, and we are in a bull market. Solana was a runner there. It performed the best, over 5%. Doge ETHW about 3%. Bitcoin did not really move as much, by the way. Which brings me to the Doge BTC chart. Look at the Doge Bitcoin chart on the hourly. Doge is becoming more bullish than Bitcoin lately. Look at that. Woo! Wrecking the shorts. Welcome, bull market. Welcome to the bull market. All right, MJ. What's happening, everyone? Anybody out there on YouTube in any positions that you're proud of? A lot more people voting on that top option now, taking profits on Doge, and it's going to 16. That would be very devastating. You said Mana's taking a breather? All right. All right. Oh, yeah, Mana dropped a lot right there in the short time frame. Oh, I don't like this pattern on Mana. I don't like this pattern on Mana one bit. That's no bueno. Like that pattern on Mana, that was the pattern I saw on Gala when I shorted at 20 cents and 30 cents. I don't like that pattern one bit. Oh, no bueno. MACD crosses in EFW since 318. Nice MACD cross. Alpha G is an OP since $1.50. Alpha G is also at 95 cents on Matic. Oh, a little bit high on Matic at 95. The Bitcoin dominance right now is down a lot in the past minute. It just dropped by 0.28% in the last few minutes. But on the daily, Bitcoin dominance has also been like in an interesting spot. Like Bitcoin's dominance been coming down since June. From June, we're still down negative 13% on that Bitcoin dominance. Oh. Oh. Smart little cookie right here. I got you.
Got to pump it up.
Nathan says the other side of the world waking up happy. If they're waking up happy, they might be waking up taking profits. Is that what you're implying? I'm gonna put a funny meme in the meme channel for you guys out there that want to see a funny crypto meme from sponsored by one of the influencers out there. How about that? Let's put this meme up on the YouTube for you guys out there. This is a sponsored meme. This meme is at the expense of MM Crypto. This is MM Crypto. Somebody put his tweets to the chart on TradingView for Bitcoin and they're hilarious. Right here, his first tweet was, it's much more likely for Bitcoin to hit 100K this year than 40K. Second tweet, buying Bitcoin for 67,000 is better than buying Bitcoin for 100,000 in a month from now. Third one, Moon December is here. The fourth one, Bitcoin all in. Like, this is just hilarious. These are funny memes. But it's more than a meme. Like, these are actual tweets by the guy. That's why people are clowning on him. That's pretty funny. That's the thing I like about TradingView. You can add tweets to your TradingView. But sometimes these influencers will go back and delete their tweets, so you have to screenshot it after you add it to your charts. You can go add my tweets to your charts too. Maybe you can make something funny. If you want my Twitter, my profile is @BetterThanBing. I'm verified. So I'll put that link in the chat if you guys want to go through my Twitter, add some stuff to your charts, and make something funny. Or make something cool. It's up to you. Congratulations on your profits, Mike S. I do hope that you do find a great dip when you are ready for that time to re-enter the markets. A lot of people don't respect taking profits. Oh, everybody went down to crypto talk. I didn't know. I went to the bathroom. I was like, why is it so quiet? Crypto futures. The fuck? All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to mute the YouTube. I went to the bathroom 1 minute dressed talking to myself. I thought you were AFK for a few seconds as well. I was like, what happened? Yeah. You smoking? What are you talking about, D-Block? Do you have your camera on for your office? Really? I see like a chart. Let me... Oh, I see. Wow. Nice. How much money did that wall cost you to build? It's not bad. That's cool. I wanted to soundproof my basement, so I might go with that spray option. That might be cheaper than just buying the foam pads. All right, cool. All right. I don't use eBay, but I might check it out. Man, I was thinking about loading up some ARC while I'm waiting on the charts to do their thing. But then we just did our thing. And a short squeeze? Yeah, because there's some people out there that used a lot of capital at low leverage shorting it. Which is always dangerous. Like big bags shorting near bottoms. Well, let me check. I thought it was positive. I know Doge and ETH-W were positive. It's still positive on MET-C. Let me check Binance. Funding rates right now. Bitcoin is still positive. No, it's positive on Binance still. Ethereum's still positive on Binance. XRP is positive. Look at BNB though, and Atom and Ape. Wow, Ape is negative 0.09% funding rate on Binance. People started shorting BNB again. Let me check that price because it's like a little bit of a negative funding rate. Oh, ah! Look, literally in the last 1 minute, they squeezed those BNB shorts out. Look, the last candle right here on BNB in the 1 minute, they squeezed them out. Look at the BNB price right now. We just broke above 291. I warned people at that $230 mark, you don't want to short BNB because I heard in Discord so much chatter, people wanted to short it. They thought the FUD was going to play out, but it did not play out. And those people that told you to short it on social medias, they closed their shorts and moment it dipped $10 and then price just ran. So even from like that 230 price range, like it really didn't drop that much. And it was on that same day. So from like 230, the most it fell was down to like 221. And then the upside, it went up over 25%. So people shorting BNB got squeezed out. Well, BNB, Binance, as they are earning profits, they are burning BNB. So that's something to consider. That guy is dude, that guy's degen. He would not have to sold anything if he didn't fuck up so bad. No, he said no, but he just posted on Twitter today. That's why I commented on his post. He just said he called the bull market 2 weeks ago. His tweet says, people were laughing at me and my smart community for being bullish in the last 2 weeks. The last ones laughing laughed the loudest. Maybe. My biggest mistake, I think my biggest mistake trading was like shorting Doge one time. My biggest mistake, short Doge one time. It's going to be a fight. People are going to get liquidated today. The next time we get the funding fee, somebody's getting liquidated. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, up until 3 o'clock in the morning, there's going to be some longs or shorts that are going to get wrecked, and it's going to suck. I hope it's more the shorts get wrecked, though. There's still people degening into Bitcoin, like D-Block, that liquidation indicator. You can see people max leverage long right now while Bitcoin's above 18.8. It's bizarre. Yes, sir. I think a mistake people made last year or 2 years ago was not taking profits. So this year, if they are taking more profits, we're going to have these smaller spreads, smaller pumps, until smart money gets in. And because there are some people with PTSD of not taking profits before, like Saturday Night Live, they're not going to know how to act this time if Bitcoin goes to 100K, because TD Ameritrade or some of the big guys come in buying big bags. They're not going to know how to act. They're going to end up taking profits if Doge goes back to all-time high again, and maybe it runs another quarter. Probably within 1 year. TD Ameritrade's already got the crypto futures on there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Like, if you have 100,000, you can trade Bitcoin futures on TD Ameritrade. Yes, sir. And guys, I'm not trying to like damage anybody's reputation here, but those guys that shorted GameStop, they lost billions of clients' money. They lost more money than we've seen people lose in crypto from almost all the rug pulls and scams combined together. So smart money realizes that. Yes. Yes, sir. Keith was able to make back like 29 billion during this bear market, though. But I think, like, look, when you see guys like him sitting beside Elon Musk at football games, and if guys like him are bragging about how much they made shorting, like, why would he brag about saying he made 29 billion shorting? D-Block. What does it mean if you told me you made $29 billion? Does that mean you actually took profits you got out of your position? Right. So I want to I think people like Michael Berry also getting out of their shorts in the stock market. It's very funny. Bitcoin ran, crypto ran, and then some of your favorite stocks started running this week, like Bed Bath & Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond's up over 300% in just a few days from the bottom. Nope, you can't use the words I earned, I gained. You can't hear D-Block because I have it muted. We're in a private channel. You can hear me, but not D-Block. I found a laser. Yeah. I wonder how many more stocks are going to squeeze in the next week. ETHW is already squeezing up a little bit. Well, they don't have to legalize weed for those weed stocks to climb. They could just talk about legislation. Mhm. So I have a question. Oh my god. That's scary looking. Like GameStop dropped down 3.5% after market hours. And this is a scam in the stock market, by the way. 20 volume dropped the price of the stock by 3%. They sold 20 shares and it dropped the price by 3%. That's the scam in the stock market. Is there anybody here buying more GameStop or holding GameStop for a potential squeeze heading into the next month? We're kind of getting near that anniversary and stuff. GameStop's also down significantly from last year, even if you calculate in the price after the split. Like from all-time high, GameStop right here is down over 83%. From the bottom, we hit the bottoms recently as well. We're up over 25% from the bottom. Oh, Bitcoin's getting sell pressure right here, buddy. Wow. That's amazing. Proud of you. I'm afraid to take profits on Doge before this funding rate. You've seen what Elon's liking on Twitter. I'm not getting out and we run to 16. I've already earned enough profit scalping it. I'm not getting out yet. I've earned enough that I can ride it all the way down to like 5 and then add more if I need to. I'm not missing that 16 again. And I'm pretty sure somebody's going to Photoshop the Miss Universe from El Salvador and puts like some Dogecoin stuff. That would be getting Elon's attention. By the way, if people are shorting the stock market and using their houses as leverage, I meant margin, they're going to get wrecked even more at these levels. So that's something to consider. Yeah, you can borrow money against your house to invest in the stock market. Americans do it all the time. Yeah, people do it all the time with their houses. Some people make money off it. That's why we say don't bet house money. What? Oh, yeah. People like, do you have a house? You know you can get money for your house like Bart to do renovations. That they give that loan almost to everybody because it increases the value. Because if you don't pay the loan back, at least the house value increase, right? But I'm taking everything. I'm petty. I'm petty. If the bank was to take my house, everything's going down. My bank doesn't question me when I withdraw money. And Drew, guess what coin is now back above 40% from its all-time bottom as well? Luna Classic. Luna Classic's been multiple times up 40% from the bottom, but just at another 40% from the bottom today, so crazy. Oh yeah, I understand you don't want to touch Luna Classic. I was DCAing into it because of the burn, getting rid of supply, and because Binance is a big holder. If Binance wants to pump Luna Classic, they could do like some trading events and stuff and pump Luna Classic at the end of the day. They could even burn half their tokens. You cannot hear Discord, YouTube. Sorry about that. What was that, D-Block? What did you get all in on? Wow, let me look that up real quick. Let me look that one up real quick. My God. My God, it's up 9,000%. And we're at the top of the wick. Maybe I'll jump in on that one at the top of the wick there. I'm joking. Oh, you got Balls Deep and Hets at 2.4? Wow. Hets is doing really well. From the bottom, Hets is doing really well. Like, if you measure Hets from the all-time high, then measure it from the bottom, it's actually in a nice spot. I like finding coins that go down 85% and now they're up 40% from the bottom. Hets is right there. We're barely above 40% from the bottom, like 43%. People just don't want to trade it because it's not on exchanges, but swap gas fees are a lot cheaper now because of the ETH proof of stake. You have a MetaMask account, just go swap it. It's very easy. Two buttons. Two buttons. You just swap it. It's easy. It takes you about 4 minutes to make your MetaMask, write down your seed phrase, and then you can also go in, deposit some Ethereum to that MetaMask, and then swap it for Hets. It's not that hard. You can use USDC or you can use Ethereum. I like Ethereum because I just like swapping ETH for stuff, because when ETH is very up there pushing, I can just swap it out for the altcoins. Like Vitalik Buterin did at all-time high. No, it's different. Blockchain swapping is going to be right there. There's so much liquidity for Ethereum on swaps. And if it doesn't fill, it just cancels. You can just cancel the swap. Gas fees are so cheap. I might put another 100k into Hets right now. Really debating it. Like, if it goes up just double, that's like a free 100k. 300k if it just doubles. If it goes up 10 times, that's a free 1 million. All it has to do is go to 20 cents to turn 100k. Hets! Hets, because we know that Pulse Chain is coming out this year. Pulse Chain is going to make price of Hets pump. It's a no-brainer. Tesla's not going to do a 10 times this year. But yeah, but it's not on futures. You're not getting liquidated, buddy. Nah, he gave us another update today. We looked at it. He's getting closer. Yeah, he already has like the validator stuff working on the version 3 testnet. If you go to the Pulse Chain website. But look, I already got in Pulse Chain early. I staked. I didn't stake, I sacrificed. So when it comes out, I can also use that money. Whatever I get from the airdrop. I think it will at least be more than I put in after people start buying in. That's over $1 billion was sacrificed for Pulse Chain. For Pulse Ets. If you look at wallets, it looks like they dumped the crypto at the top. Yeah. Like they had over $245 million worth of ETH and they just dumped it near the top. Man, should I put 100K into HETS right now before the price goes back up? It's up 45% from the bottom. No, 100 ETS. I don't want to rely on 100 ETS. That's 100 ETS. This is not early. It's been out for a lot. Well, 100 ETS. It would have to go up 20 times just to make it an all-time high. 100 times, that's very far. Yeah, I'm trying to think of about what would make $1 million first. ETHW or HETS? It's a tough one. I mean, I know HETS can do it 10 times. I already know an event that will make it do 10 times. ETHW could possibly do 10 times, go up to 35, maybe edge close to 50 on liquidations on the Binance spot and future shirt listing, but after that, it's a gamble. How about, man, it's tough because I know that as markets turning more bullish and ETH is running, people are going to start swapping that ETH for HETS as well. Like, even if HETS goes back to the original price where I got it at 5 cents, that's going to be a 155% upswing from here. So 100K turns into well over, like, more than 200,000. It's like 350,000 almost. D-Block, do you think ETHW can hit $35 if it gets listed on Binance Futures while we're pushing up like this? Yeah. No, just Binance Spot. It's not on Spot yet. Right. It already has a use case. It's just like the Ethereum before. But if Binance listed, like, look at all the other shit coins that these exchanges listed. Like, look at Bonk. Right after Bonk got listed on Metsy, it did more than like 300%. But then it came down quite hard too because people took profits. Bonk is like, yeah, because the dev holds the majority of the supply and has slowly been unloading in some of those wallets. How did Metsy contribute? By allowing people like me to short? Devs and people like me, anybody with a brain could have shorted it. Why didn't you short it? Like, yeah, just because Metsy lists a coin doesn't mean they contribute to the rug pull. People get mad because they think that when a coin goes up 1,000% and it gets listed on futures for people to short, that it's going to keep going to the moon. When people like me have a brain and balls and short it, it's not going to the moon anymore. We dump it. We're literally taking it, borrowing it, dumping it on the market, and we're going to pay it back later. So I do get there's some people mad that people like me shorted Bonk and other people in Discord shorted Bonk, but they shouldn't have FOMO'd in at the top. They should have taken their profits when they had time to take profits. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Because that dev doesn't care about the community. He's going to take profits. If you looked up Doge Bonk and then look up Bonk because Bonk stands for Bonk Inu, you would find out a little bit about who the developer is and what happened before. 2 rug pulls back to back. I'm just glad Metsi put it on future so people like me could take advantage of that rug pull and short it. No, he's right, just a little bit. It's not like $25. The candle looks a little bit bigger than it should. It's just like $25 right there. We get funding rates paid out in about 3 hours. About 3 hours of funding rates are getting paid out. The same people mad at me about Bonk, like that Tametheark Discord, they got mad at me in Tametheark Discord as well. When I told them that thing's going to go under 2 cents. Currently, we're sitting at like 1.5 cents for Tametheark. It came down very hard. Like those developers took project profits at like 18 cents. They were showing hard for people to buy it in their Discord using alt accounts. I know it was like a scam. That's why I was focused so hard on their Discord, making screenshots like this thing's going to go down hard. You guys are going to get rugged. It took them like almost like 2 weeks to kick me out of their Discord though, but that was funny. I hope I saved a lot of people. I hope I saved a lot of people from buying it Tametheark at the high also. Doge is dipping a little bit and then Elon comes active on Twitter. That's funny. I do have a YouTube poll running right now asking people like what would hurt more. If they took profits and Doge runs to 16 cents, or if they did not take profits and Doge goes down to 6 cents. I would be gutted. Because, look, you're going to miss out so much money if it goes to 16 versus if it goes down to 6. Some people have a liquidation price at 6 because they're gambling on futures, though. Mm-hmm. Here's the sad thing about bull markets. Even though we're in a bull market, there could be a big drop one day, stop a majority of people that are degens out of their loans by liquidating them, and then run back up to a higher price. That's why I tell people that $0 liquidation strategy, or don't YOLO your whole bag. Be able to sustain like 80%, 90% drops if you have to. Why is it too risky? You can use less money, Zeusy. You can use less money. You combine it with other strategies about good entries. I don't think 28k, nothing about 28k is a good entry. You have to combine it with other good things. Like if you can't work on that entry, you should not be trading crypto. I don't see anything on my charts that show 28k was a good entry. Like, where was 28k a good entry? Because that was in the middle of the falling knife on the weekly. It's like actually it's at the top of the falling knife on the weekly. RSI wasn't even completely oversold yet at 28k. RSI wasn't completely oversold until like about 17K on the weekly. Oh, 15.5 was way more oversold on the weekly. I wasn't longing Bitcoin at that 28K price range. Yeah, 17.5 is going to be a lot better, yeah. But even my first green block was well before like 17.5. It's like 15.8K. So, I'm just saying 28K because we know what happened right before 28K. Right before that, Elon gave us the news that he sold the Bitcoin, so... Oh, God, I'm not shorting anything on 200X right here. Because you can't have that $0 liquidation shorting. I can invalidate all your bearish arguments with 2 words. China opening. You don't take a short on the crypto market right when China is reopening. I don't care if Bitcoin price right now goes up to 20K. You got to be careful. You can get wrecked. Bitcoin's going to be in profit for long. More days now. Write this on your calendar right now. Bitcoin longs at this price are going to be in profit for more days ever in the history of Bitcoin right now until the end of time than the people that start shorting at this price level. If you start shorting Bitcoin at this price level, your days of being in a profit are limited. But your days of being in profit longing are going to surpass those people shorting at these price levels. You might not be in profit for like a few weeks or something, but then like a few months you'll be in profit, a few years, a few decades being in profits. How did 15.5 not work for you on Bitcoin when it barely went under 15.5? Yeah, but that's barely nothing. So you're gambling with your strategy if you can't sustain a $100 drop on Bitcoin. Right. You just need to, like, all I'm hearing is like you're not getting good entries. You keep getting stomped out on some bad entries. Yeah, but look how many bad entries you had before that, right? Yeah, if you throw the ball enough, you're gonna get it in a hole. You know what's interesting about METC though? I'm gonna teach you a little hack. Let me mute the Discord real quick. Hmm. That's good. Guys, what do you think about this? What about a new Twitter update? Where if somebody like Elon Musk is composing a tweet, their profile picture lights up. Lights up with like a gold or something. If Elon does that, it could give us the edge. What are you back in? Oh, this channel is full. 25 people in the voice video channel. I'm gonna go back up to the other channel. You guys have fun on your video cameras. Alright, I'm back in the TA voice channel. Look at ETHW. It broke $3.60 up there on that move up. Woo! ETHW. My oh my. Loving it. Loving it.
Did you figure out over there, Tame? Anything good?
Oh, they're chilling. It's 25 people up there in the video channel. They're just hanging out, chilling, having a good time. Kind of relaxing. I did hear Drew like re-entered into a crypto though. I don't know which one. I don't remember.
He said Doge.
He said Doge. All right. I mean, I do see Doge getting a little bit oversold, touching that line down there. Let's see if we respect it. Oh, we just broke 3602 for ETHW. My God. Let me pull this up real quick. ETHW funding rate is it's negative 0.0293. People started shorting it right there at 3612 on MET-C. Oh yeah, I see it. That's a big candle right there. That does make sense that they would start shorting it right there. 360 is a nice resistance for ETHW. I see it. Funding rate is negative, so I would get paid to stay in this position. Oh, man. That little sell pressure right there. Let me check the other charts. Is that it? Is that the top of the peak? Even if it's not the top of the peak, this would be a healthy spot for like me to take profits. But I think I'm going to let it ride up. I'm going to farm that funding rate. I'm going to collect that funding fee from it. Maybe some whales will come in and try to get that funding fee as well. Oh, I got paid funding fee last time for ETHW as well. Sweet. It's not a lot. It wasn't a lot compared to my position size, like when I was farming funding fees in some other projects a while back. Crypto Ape, yeah, you can use that 200 times trick on MET-C. Nah, you don't have to hold it for a long time. You just have to hold it at that time when the countdown hits 0, Haruki. So at 3 o'clock in the morning Eastern time zone, since the funding rate is negative for ETHW, that means people that go long are going to get paid a little bit based off of your position size. Man, this has not been a lot of volume to get us up here. 2.7 million volume, about 60 million American dollars. Are you on MET-C, Haruki? If you're on MET-C, there's a tab called Capital Flow. It's going to be to the right of order history. You can click that and you can check your funding fees. All right, so Bonk Inu got verified on Twitter. That means through a lawyer, I can send some documentation and find out who owns the Twitter account, or at least who bought the verification mark. So that's good. Nail those motherfuckers. Not staying anonymous forever. Nah. Somebody had to pay for it. We'll find out who paid for it. Wow. Yeah, ETH-W is up here versus some of these other coins. The last green block, Bitcoin did not really print a lot, just a little bit before getting overbought, like 0.42%. Generally, people take profits of 0.3% on Bitcoin, whereas Doge went up over 2%, and then we had Solana. Solana ran a lot. Solana went up over 5%. ETH-W is still up here, though. ETH-W is still right now up 4.4%. Went as high as 4.83. I am seeing a little bit of that sell pressure for ETH-W, though. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. Happy trading. No, I'm not gonna sue them. I don't want to sue them. I just want to know who the owners are. If they're verified on Twitter, we should know who you are, right? That's the game. I'm back. How are you guys feeling so far? Wow, EFW did a big retracement. Ooh. Wow. No, I'm talking about China country reopening from COVID. That's what I was talking about. That's a giant dip on the EFW as people did start taking profits. I was questioning if it was a top up there. Is that Kendall was like, is this the top up here? Is this coming down? But I did not take profits. Instead, I said I was going to farm that funding rate when it comes around. If I would have got out of my position, I would have took profits, bought this dip, I would have more ETH on the futures bag, and still be able to get the funding rate. ETH does these big movements, by the way. Just one candle there was over 480,000 volume on that sell pressure. Let's see if some buys come back up and push ETH to a level where we were at earlier. That was big for ETH though. Woo-hoo-hoo. Notice how fast people took profits, right? The moment it stopped bumping, they were done. They got out, and then boom, everybody, all those sell pressure.
Doge retraced too.
It didn't do a big retrace like EFW, but it's slowly retracing. It's slowly retracing. Oh yeah. So technically it's Friday now. I do have to I'm gonna add a new stream marker. So I'm gonna clip this stream so we have a reminder. Let me just clip it real quick.